Hello and welcome. This is a new helping video, electronic torture, how to survive it, and it is about lime sulfur dip, how you can produce it by your own at home, in your kitchen at home, because it is not so good available anymore. Somehow it is not sold out, but it is not so easy to get anymore. I think many people now use it. It's good. That shows that people know already that they have to do something about this Morgellon disease, and lime sulfur dip is important countermeasure against Morgellons. This Morgellons has everybody. And if you are a targeted individuum, these Morgellons are activated by certain frequencies, and if you are not a targeted individuum, normally you don't be aware that you have already these Morgellons in your body, but it is here in Germany so that if you become old and you are not working anymore, so that you may become a target. I see many targeted individuals, they are in their 60s and they have no idea what's going on. And so this video is for everybody who have open eyes, open ears, open mind to see the signs of danger, of the devil, that they can maybe take my videos to protect themselves if they are able to see the warning signs. If not, they maybe say, well, this is a foolish man, he's a clown, and I won't listen to him. It's up to you. I don't want to force anybody, it's up to you. If you will take my warnings, and there's a way out. It is easy to fight. I tell you how to make this lime sulfur dip, and it's an anti-fungicide, because this Morgellon is a fungus, and lime sulfur dip is an important anti-fungicide. It was used in the agriculture before the Second World War. It is really it has no harm. You can take it in your mouth, nothing happens. It is only sulfur with calcium. So lime sulfur dip is a combination of calcium and sulfur, nothing more. There's no harm, and you can spray it under the shower, or you can take a bath, can put it in your bath tube. But I repeat that the most important helping thing against Morgellon disease is Epsom salt. So this is the number one countermeasure against Morgellons. And also you have to break the Morgellon. They are in the deeper skin, and you have to break up this shield. It is like a shield. The purpose of the Morgellons is that they can read your body communication, also your DNA, and they build an antenna to the outside, so you can be influenced by frequencies from the outside. If you are a target individuum, you got a lot of pain because of this Morgellons. So if you are targeted, you have to get rid of this. Otherwise, it can bring you to death. It's no joke. It is true. They can torture people to death, and they do it. And many people don't know that these Morgellons are the main cause. Without this Morgellons, they can't kill you anymore. I promise you. I told this already in other videos, and so this lime sulfur dip is important countermeasure. Get rid of this Morgellons, because the Morgellons, it is a mushroom. It grows under your skin, especially if you eat white flour products. You know, in America it is mostly toast bread. Excuse me. That was German. Toast bread or donuts, whatever. Sugar. So industrial sugar is also, let them grow. You have to avoid it, and you have to clean your skin, your deeper skin, and with lime sulfur dip, also Epsom salt, and well, I think I go more into this detail how to make lime sulfur dip by your own. Lime sulfur dip today normally you get in a pet shop. It is used for pets like cats or dogs, so they cleaning their pets from fungus, cleaning the skin, and so you normally buy it in a pet shop in the internet, but here in Germany it is getting short. I realized it, and then I decided, well, I do it by my own, and it's not so difficult, and it's quite more cheaper. The ingredients you need, they are just few boxes, and you need time. You have to cook it with water, and well, I show you how it works, and I have maybe to add something. Yeah, I repeat it. It is this video is useful for everybody, because everybody has Morgellons, if you want or not want, or if she want or not want. You know, it is since years this chemtrails, or may I say better, bio weapon trails, it is coming dust down, and on this particles, it's mostly it is polymer, so it's plastic. They put this lyse forms on, and if it goes into your lung, then this life form is waking up from your body temperature, from the wet climate, humid of your body, and in your lung it is awakening, and then it goes into your bloodstream, and normally you don't realize it, you can't feel it when it happens, and it happened since many years, and we are filled up. I can tell you, we are already filled up by this, and if you want to live normal period of life, you have to do something, otherwise you die maybe in your 60s. This is their plan, that we die earlier and we don't live so long anymore, so that they can slightly reduce us and make us disappear. And if the point comes when people realize it, we are already so few people that this is what they think. But I think it's well, I don't think that it will happen. You know, people are clever, more clever than they think, and I think it is spreading now, this knowledge about Morgellons. Yeah, I explained all this in my other films, and I recommend you to see the other films. And here, well, I'm going now to this in detail, how to make lime sulfur dip. I start with an article of Wikipedia. Just say something about this lime sulfur. Lime is another word for calcium. Sulfur means sulfur. So in Germany we say calcium sulfur, you say lime sulfur, and well, you need these two ingredients, and it was used in the agriculture long time ago, before they had this dangerous pesticides. You know, it is so um, harmless. I mean, this lime sulfur, you can take it in your mouth, nothing will happen. It is harmless, and they used it as an anti-fungicide. They spray also. Sometimes they spray it today in small greenhouses. You know, so against all kinds of fungi that maybe grow on a plant, destroy a plant. Well, it was used before the Second World War, and now it's not so used anymore. And well, okay. Well, you can read this by your own, and it is the result is a solution reddish yellow. You can see it here, and it smells like rotten eggs. Well, but it doesn't matter. You know, I spray it 2 times in a week under the shower, and it helps me. It pushes this all back, this morgellons and this also this candidas that are maybe they are growing in your skin. So this is very helpful. Here's a reaction, and you see here this this first product, calcium hydroxide, and then sulfur, and the result is lime sulfur or calcium sulfur, and they are byproducts, but these byproducts are not interesting. It's not interesting us. They are also then in this solution, but it is not what we need. We want to have lime sulfur, and this ingredients has to be in right ratio. So you see here this big amounts, 19 point and then 8 point, but in your kitchen you don't have to make such big amount. Important is the ratio. It is 2.2 to 1. So if you have sulfur, if you buy sulfur, you need about the double. So if you buy sulfur and you buy calcium hydroxide, so you need the half of hydroxide. So if you buy it in the internet, so you have to think about this. And also important is that here it is said that this lime should be pure 90% or more, not less. This is important. Well, I must confess, I don't know. It is not, I can't see it here. Here's this what I bought. There's only on it calcium hydroxide, and I don't know if it is over 90 or under 90 pure, but this sulfur I bought, it is quite pure. It is 99%. Well, okay. So I choose calcium hydroxide 50 gram. I can't translate it in US. It is, you have ounces, I think. Well, you have then to multiply this calcium hydroxide by 2.2, and then you got the amount of sulfur you need. So I choose 50 gram. calcium hydroxide, and then I got 110 gram of sulfur. Then you put both together in the pot, and then you take, in German I took half a liter, so, and I cooked it, and well, then after a while, after 30 minutes, I looked and I crushed this pieces of sulfur that don't melting, so I crushed this sulfur pieces, and then well, I put a half liter more in it, so, and then again in the end also half a liter, so always pouring water, and well, in the end you have here this reddish yellow solution, and you have to filter it. The cooking is easy, but the main problem is how to get out this rest of lime or calcium, because you don't want to block your you know, this you take under your shower. Well, the first what I realized is if only I do it only like this, it is not enough. It is immediately blocking my my spray for the shower here, and so I used coffee filters, and you have to do it 2 times or 3 times to get all this all this stable ingredients. This it is like little stones, you know, like little stones that swimming in this solution, and you have to kick this out, otherwise you can't spray under your shower. It's blocking this spray hand spray machine. I don't know how you call it. Well, you know, this this calcium, this little stones has to go out, so you have to use coffee filters, and you need 2 or 3 turns to bring all this out, and in the end you have a good solution, and it looks like this, and this is a very good solution here, and I take maybe 10 milliliters and then half a liter water, put it here into my shower spray here. Normally it's used for plants. You know, well, I decided that I have a better purpose for this, you know, and I spray it over my whole body, so, you know, and I leave a rest, and the rest I pour over my hairs, so it also on your top, on the skin of your head is also, you know, you're walking outside and this dust coming down every day, so it's also on the skin of your head, you know, and well, yeah, this is a quite good defending against this mushroom morgellon. They spray almost every day, and well, this is a quite good amount. It costs in a normal pet shop, it costs here in Germany 30 euro or maybe 40 euro, and this was just a few euro, so it's maybe 10% of what I normally have to spend to get this amount here. But the other side is, well, it is not so clean, because in the industry way of production, industrial way of production, it's more clean, because they have, of course, they have better filters than this coffee filters here. But okay, but maybe there are better filters. You can improve your filter technique, maybe better filters, more tiny filters, I don't know. But for me it's enough. I have what I want, and I think it's good that there was a shortage. So I'm a lazy guy, and because of this shortage of lime sulfur dip, I learned how to make it by my own. I would never have done this without this shortage we have now here. And you know, there is always coming a problem, and you find a solution. And even if you have a problem that improves your victory, so it turned to a victory because now I spare a lot of money. I don't have to buy this expensive stuff from the pet shop anymore. Well, hear you next video, and good luck.